All right, man. Our life, your entertainment. Welcome to the life of Los Panchos. Hey, man, you know, like when you be watching things like when we was young, bro, like the documentary story like that, you be like, yo, who starts it like that? I've always wanted to do it. Man, what a weekend, man. For real, what a weekend. It's been fun overall. If I had to break it down in one word, it'd probably be fun. Learned a lot this weekend. I think my biggest takeaway was I can't just go based off of these boys' talent. We really got to lock in and practice a lot more. Today we look way better than yesterday because yesterday was like our first day of practice. Some people say practice, some people say battling it out at the Nationals. It's kind of crazy to say that, to even think about it like that. Like, I don't practice with these boys like that. I kind of be going just based off of their raw talent. I've always said I'm not a coach, more like a motivator. I just put a couple of neighborhood kids together, man. We just been balling. For me to say I don't take this light, I don't take it serious would be a lie. Because every day I think about these boys, I just don't, real life be happening. Sometimes you forget that, you got these young boys under you. And I think I gotta take it a little bit more serious. I feel like I do them a disservice of not being on their ass and making them be practicing for real, like this 5v5 stuff. Saturday was our first day of practice. Like I said, we're battling it out for a national championship. We want to get some good teams. I said earlier in the interview, I didn't want to come over here and win 6-0 every game. And we did the first game. First game we did win 6-0. But it wasn't fun, After the first half, we was 5-0. I let them score one more, and then I put the keeper in because I got a mercy rule. I guess I shouldn't have had it during Nationals, but not to make it sound like it's not as big as what it really is because it is Nationals. Every game the same to me. Like, I'm not here to stack up accolades for these boys. I just want these boys to get out here and play soccer. And, everybody feel like they the best. Okay, cool. Let's go battle it out with kids that also think just like you, that they think they the best. So that's really what I try to be on. It don't matter. It could be Nationals. It could be a scrimmage. It could be your neighbor and their cousins. Like, I look at it the same. We go, we play. If we're beating them, I got a mercy rule. I'm not going to beat no team by 5 points. It's just, so I put the keeper in. I put Easton in just so he can have fun because, and then we went against a team that we had already beat twice. We beat them twice. And they told us too. I remember after we beat them at the final. And I remember after we beat them, they showed love, or so I thought it's love, you know what I mean? I received it as love, because if it's not, then it don't matter. That's on them. I'm going to take it as love. They said, we see you at Nationals. Yeah, that's cool. We don't take it too serious like that. But, they came out here. They went and they got some players. They made their team stronger. And I'll tell you one thing, Saturday, we were not ready for them. We wasn't. We still was taking it like a scrimmage. We just wasn't pressing. We wasn't going crazy like we normally do. We looked like just unbalanced. We looked like we had just woken up, and it was our second game. No excuses. They played a hell of a game. It looks like they've been going crazy lately. And they gave it to us, but we lost. But it was cool. You know what I mean? My boys got sad. I don't want to say sad because I don't let my boys... I try for my boys not to feel those kind of emotions, but, they was shocked to say the least. Like, yo, what just happened? We ain't never lost like that. Like, we ain't never lost and not scored. That ain't never happened to us. And we ain't scoring them. It's crazy. I was looking like, what the hell going on? I was looking like, yo, this ain't my team. But then I remember, yeah, this is my team. I'm tripping. I be thinking that just a raw talent gonna get us to where I think they deserve to be, but sometimes you forget about that hard work. And they worked hard. We wasn't working 5v5 hard. And I didn't take it that serious. So we came home to this Airbnb we was at, and we regrouped. I ain't really let them ponder on the thought too much because, you know, I'm always on the go. I don't got time to be sitting there and thinking about one thought. I just don't. So I told them, hey, it's all good. You know what I mean? We got another opportunity tomorrow, and let's just make the best of it. Let's just make the best of it. We was in a bracket where it was 7 teams, and unfortunately, when it's 7 teams, all teams can't go against each other. So the team that ended up finishing yesterday, or not yesterday, on Saturday, as top dogs, they was up by a whole lot. They had scored on all the other teams they went against. But we ain't faced those other teams. But we faced the number 1 team that was on the bracket that was up by 16 goals, and we murked them. They was the number 1 team. We gave them their first loss. We gave them their first go against. Like, they hadn't been scored on. Bro, it only took about 35 seconds. And that's when we gonna show the clip. Yeah, man, we gave them their first shot against in like 35 seconds. And, you know, that was a good team. I'm not going to take nothing from them, but they just wasn't what it looked like on paper. And we went crazy. And then we went against a second team. And then for the second team, we went up against another team that we needed to beat in order for us to even have a shot at the final. Mind you, we thought we needed the team that we had beat in the morning to lose by a certain amount of goals. But, you know, I forgot we beat them at face value. So since we beat them and we had beat the teams that they had beat, that automatically put us in the runnings for the final. The team that beat us the day before automatically made it to the finals because they didn't lose. And mind you, again, I'm not hating. That was a good team. They did exactly what they were supposed to do. They lost to us. They didn't like the feeling. Nobody likes losing, you know, especially not losing back-to-back. And when we beat them, they were the last team we had to beat in our bracket. We beat them, and then we ended up in the finals with them an hour or 2 hours later, and then we beat them again. And obviously, they ain't like that feeling, so they went and they did what any smart coach or any coach that really, really wants to win, or a coach that really wants it that bad. You know, I don't know their motives or what they want to do, or let's just be honest, some teams just want to beat us just to say they beat us because they know we're going to have Stone riding with us, and we're going to put them on social media. So sometimes, you know, these coaches don't do for these kids, so these kids is going to go vent for themselves. They want to go and beat the kids that online look like they the best, but really we is the best, and we inspiring the youth out here, man. That's the thing that makes me the happiest. Like, these kids really don't even know like what they got going on, man. Like, these kids don't understand how many kids, even if the other kids won't admit it, they look up to these boys. We was out here in Florida. We 7 hours away from our hometown. We was out here in Florida, man. These boys was out here taking pictures. My youngest son, he was like, why they asking me for pictures? I mean, because he don't get it too much. You know, like, we inspiring, and that's what we wanted to do. If you look on Instagram, like, we're inspiring the next generation. That's what this was all about. That makes me happy in itself. I mean, so I want to broadcast the talent that these boys got, the raw talent. And hopefully a scout can come and give them the opportunity that they really deserve. I'm not a coach like that. I just want them I want to put them in a place where people see how talented these boys are. And some coaches want the accolades, or some coaches really want to say that they beat the team that looks like they're the winning team, and we are that team. And I say that, I don't even want to say humbly, because it's not humble. I'm not saying it like, oh, this guy. No, I'm not saying, no, because I know. And I'm going to put my 2010 boys against y'all 2010 boys every time. None of my boys are in no MLS, like MLS Next. We don't have, like, we neighborhood kids. We neighborhood kids that just so happen to ball. And we going to ball on y'all every time. We not no easy team. But on Saturday, you know what I mean, for that team, like, we look like an easy team. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to give it to them. Like, they went crazy. They went crazy on us. Like, I was shocked. Like, dang. But again, we don't dwell on that feeling. Come, had a good time, went out to eat, you know what I mean? Came back, got in the pool, was in the hot tub, you know, took these boys downtown and showed them a good time. Like, they're out here, like, this is a vacation. And it just gets to broadcast their talent to people. And, like, What kid wouldn't want that? What kid wouldn't want that as a life? They here for the weekend. We in another state, having a good time with their friends that become brothers. You know, I heard my youngest address to a team when they asked, like, who are y'all? Because we was all in the uniforms. You know, my youngest son was like, those are my big brothers. You know what I mean? Like, and I think that's dope. Like, I think that's dope. Like, I ain't never told my son to address these boys as they brothers. You know what I mean? How this team is ugly. I wouldn't want them as my sons anyways. You know what I mean? Like why Trey's out here talk about like that's his brothers. Nah, man, we came out here, had a good time, went against some good teams, made it to the final. During the final, we made the first goal, you know, and then 2-3 mistakes, you know, they scored on us, you know. And then right after halftime, they scored on us again, and the game was over. And they were a good team, but today we looked a lot better than yesterday. Yesterday was practice. Today was like really like our game. So like if we would have came yesterday like we came today, it would have been a different thing. Like I don't want to say the outcome would have been different because we've only lost to one team. So maybe the outcome would have been the same because we prepped for today based off of yesterday, and we still didn't get the dub off of that team. So I'm not going to say we practice every day for a month. We could have beat that team. I don't know. We might be able to go and get some tomorrow and beat them. You know what I mean? I just know that I did these boys a disservice by not taking this national thing as serious as it should have been because it is nationals. You know, I thought the bracket was, I thought it was 10 teams. I thought it was going to be 5 on each side. And every tournament, you don't always go against every team. So the teams that we did go up against, I think they were good teams. We didn't go up against a team that didn't win no games this weekend. Like some teams here went against teams that didn't win at all this weekend. A lot of us had the same records. We just so happened to beat every team that had the same record as us. Like we beat them. Like we faced them, which is good, which helped us get to the final. And it was a good weekend. I feel like we learned a lot. We learned how to I don't want to say take defeat, but we learned that this is just a game. It's just a game, like it really is. And you know, and if we would have won the whole thing and I'd be sitting here talking to you as a champion, my conversation is not going to change. It's not going to be like, we're the best in the world. I'd be like, yo, it's dope. My energy might be a little bit more hype. Who knows? I'm tired. We ain't slept all weekend. Like, you know, I don't know. I don't think the energy on the boys would have changed. Like, these boys still out here having fun. They still out here, you know, wrestling, you know, beating each other up, you know, saying who could dress better than who, you know, like it's the same demeanor because I think as a coach, the main thing that I want these boys to know is, you know what I mean? An L and an L, like 2 losses, you put them together, like it's a dub, it's a W. So sometimes you get to the top and you get complacent. You like, there's nothing else to do. Like when you get to the top, it's boring. Like you're just there. Like where else can you go? Like it's the road there that's the exciting part. Like when you get to the top, all you do is talk about how you got there. Like you talk about how you got there. And that's the dope part about it. Like I don't want us to be here and then just stay here. Like, you know, I want us to learn. I want us to keep getting better. And we're going to keep doing stuff like this. We're not always going to win. I'll tell you one thing, though, we always going to smile. And we always going to show love. We always going to show love. I don't let my boys get mad. Get mad for what? I mean, you could be mad. Like, you don't have to be happy when you lose. But I'm not going to allow you or another team to make me or my boys feel anything that we don't want to feel. When I was talking to these coaches, I don't know if it's real love or fake love. I don't know that. I don't know if they really showing me love or not. You know what I mean? They're like, hey, congrats. I mean, I don't know that, but I don't care. I'm going to take the good from that. I don't give a damn how you mean it. I'm going to accept it as love. You know what I mean? Because, again, I know we inspire you because you watching us. Like, we literally on your mind. You know me and my players. You know us. And I don't know you. I don't even know y'all names. I don't know none of y'all names. And you know all my players. You follow them. Again, I try to show love. Somebody follow me, I follow them back. I don't be on their page, but they know us. And that within itself lets it be known, like, you know, we the team to beat. We the team to beat. Every tournament that we're at, we are the team to beat. And we're not looking for what team we have to beat. Because our mindset going into any competition is we just going to go out there and ball and do what we do best. And that's have fun and play hard. And most of the times that ends up with dubs. Not always. I mean, but God is good and he gives you the ability to feel all these emotions. So, you know, it was a roller coaster this weekend, you know, a lot of ups, you know what I mean? Obviously losing to the same team twice was not on the high end, but it's a lesson learned. It's a lesson learned. We played a lot better the second time than the first time. And that's all I can ask for these boys, man. I literally love these boys like they my kids. You know what I mean? The older you get, you know what I mean? I'm like, damn, bro, I'm mid-30s now, about to be. And like, I done turned into an for real. Like, damn. like, I'm everybody's uncle. But I like that. You know what I mean? Like, Pancho means everything, man. Pancho means love. Pancho is literally everything. Like, I've been with this name and with this logo. Me and my homies, you know, we came up with this when I was like 16 years old. They're like, Danny, but it's about to be in a couple years, it's about to be 20 years. 20 years Pancho, about to be in 2 years, I could say we 20 years Pancho. You know what I mean? And it's had a lot of faces. No pun intended, because, you know, there's actually not a face on the logo, but it's just, we've had a lot of phases in life. Music, fashion, art, movies, you know, now soccer, a taco truck. Like, it's been a lot of things. And but everything still comes back to, you know, just love. And I want these boys to know that, you know, they're loved. I want these boys to know that somebody got y'all back. You know, I want these boys to know that, you know, and it's just not me. Their parents love them. You know, their community love them. People rooting for them. As even if we got a few haters, we got 100 times more love. It's a lot of people that love these boys. It's a lot of people that want to see us win, and I appreciate that. You know, everybody that shows us love, you know, that sends us those messages of inspiration, or will we make them feel, or just even when they watch our stuff, it's a beautiful thing to watch this unfold and turn into what these boys deserve, which is attention on their talent. And that's all I wanted to be from the beginning. You know, I just honestly, you know, Georgie, they're like my godson, you know what I mean? I ain't want Georgie and my boy to just had a boring ass summer and not do nothing all summer because, you know, parents got to work and stuff like that. You know, luckily I'm in a position where, you know, my life is not traditional. I don't have a traditional go punch in, punch out, clock in, clock out lifestyle. So I had time. So I said, all right, bet, like, yo, y'all want to go play soccer? Like, let's start a little team and go play, you know, in this little tournament. And that's what I thought it was going to be, like something little, something fun to do. And we went and we balled. And from there, everybody wanted to be Panchos. And it just kept escalating. It just got bigger and bigger and bigger. And now we got like 30 Panchos, man. It was crazy choosing the top 10. It was crazy. And I don't even want to say top 10. It was just the boys that was available and the boys that I thought can come and make a difference. You know, I feel like I got a player for every type of player that we go against. Sometimes some players are going to get more playing time than others. Sometimes some players aren't going to get playing time because I don't see an opponent that fits them well or that we need. You know what I mean? Everything's defense and offense. You know, I already feel like my offense is packed. You know, we got Braden, we got Anthony. Boys go crazy on the top. You know, put them on the field, they gon' ball. But you know, sometimes you got to put like the missing pieces and put like the whole thing together. And there's different players for different players. And I'm just so happy. I'm fortunate. I think this weekend was amazing. I would repeat it. I would want to do this again. We're going to do it again. We're going to keep competing. And, you know, we're going to go out there and have fun. And we're going to keep doing these highlight videos. Y'all going to keep watching them. You know, all y'all teams that, you know, that your coaches don't do this for y'all. You know what I mean? First and foremost, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? But, you know, your coach don't love you. Not psyched out, but you know what I mean. Hey, if you want a highlight reel, man, hey, come. You know what I mean. Come against us. You know what I mean. Meet us at your tournament. You know, we'll put you on our highlight reels, and you might beat us, and you might look good. You know what I mean. But hey, who knows? Come try it out. Either way, you watching. Either way, you want to be a part of this. You know, whether you think you want to be Pancho, you don't, you want to be a part of something that's like this. And, you know, and it breaks my heart to think that you're not a part of something like this. Hey man, everybody got a different outlook in life. Everybody got a different road they got to travel. You know what I mean? Again, if you want your highlights to be seen, come play against us. You know what I mean? We might put you on our next video. Hey, and with that being said, I know we inspire you. I know we do. You want to be us. I want to be us. I am us. I don't know what the hell I'm saying.